One of the ways in which I attracted my audience was through the costume of my characters. Although I wanted it to be relatable to my target audience, which was women aged 15 to 19 years, I wanted their costumes to be similar to what people within that age gap would wear, but also keeping it within the genre conventions of being quite scruffy, which is common in social realism films. Other things like the dialogue of my film is also linked to my audience. In the present day, boyfriends and girlfriends tend to use pet names like sweetheart or babe, things like that. So I wanted to include that to show that there was a boyfriend-girlfriend relationship between my two characters. Also the location, I wanted to stick to the genre of social realism, one of those conventions, but I didn't want it to look too dirty. So the location, it does show some social realism aspects, so like the bare location, it looking quite almost like bungalow shaped, not a very upper class living sort of location. My audience feedback told me that I stuck quite well to the genre conventions of social realism, but also I hadn't made it glaringly obvious to my audience that was the thing, but it was strong enough to come across. They also thought the characters were quite relatable in the way that they dressed, it wasn't too overdone. The dialogue, they thought was quite simple, but at the time I didn't want to reveal too much the fact that Adam was abusive towards Natalie. So I kept it quite basic and quite simple. I thought I demonstrated that better through the body language. Also, my target audience was 15 to 19 year olds. Both my characters are within my target audience age range, because I want it to be relatable to my target audience, and so the mannerisms, dialogue, costumes, those aspects would be similar to my target, so be relatable to them and you get more empathy for the characters.